Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, we made it back to the East Coast from the Midwest. If you love that On the Road series, let me know, put it in the comments. If you'd like to see more of that kind of action on the channel, let me know as well. But a big hello, a really big hello to Honda Motor Company. We now have Hondas on the channel on a permanent basis. And thanks to a new dealership working with the channel, we are at Fred Beans Honda in Abington, Pennsylvania. And what we got in front of us is a brand new 2026 redesigned, tech updated Honda Passport. The color, radiant red, black leather interior. So if you're in the market for a midsize two-row SUV, you want a little bit more rugged look, do you go Honda Passport? You can let me know as we go through this SUV. So let's dig in. Front end of this new Passport in the radiant red, and up front we have a full spread of LED lighting, including the turn signals. We do have the plugs down below for the fog lamps. You need a higher level trim here on this new Passport. This is the RTL trim, by the way, more of a touring trim. As we come around, we're going to have flat black on the grille. These front vent here, you call it an air scoop, that is non-functional, it's decorative only. As we come on down, the Honda badge in the middle, flat black on the grille, top and bottom, with the Honda badge right in the middle of the grille, and of course Passport right here, right across the front of the vehicle. Now as we come around to the wheel and tire package on this RTL Passport, we have an 18-inch aluminum alloy wheel in, I'm going to call it graphite. These wheels are wrapped in Hankook Dynapro HP2 tires, 265 on the width, a 60 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is your radiant red. Love that radiant red Honda color. And then you have the black around the wheel arches and on the door sills and around the windows. As we come in closer, we're going to have flat black side view mirror caps, no LED turn signals, flat black on the front and rear door handle. Fuel filler will be on the left side. Up top, we're going to go with a color matched roof, flat black on the roof rails, no sunroof. And then as we come around to the back, we do have a fairly flat back on the Passport with the wiper down below on the glass, full spread of LED lighting in the back. And then we have the Honda badge in the middle, and again, Passport stamped into the tailgate on the back, just like it is on the front hood. Then down further, some silver trim and your tow hitch. And we'll talk about those numbers when we check out the engine. We're under the hood of this new Passport, and we have Honda's 3.5 liter V6 engine, mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, 285 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque. This Passport can tow up to 5,000 pounds, MPGs, 19 in the city, 25 on the highway, and 21 combined. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price for this 26 Passport RTL trim, $44,750. This vehicle's got two options on it, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,450 from Honda's Lincoln, Alabama assembly plant. We have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $47,355. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in closer. We're going to have black soft touch across the top, some gloss black trim right in here. We're going to have a soft armrest with the stitching, flat black on the switchgear, two memory seat settings, but no power fold mirrors. Down further, good size door pocket in here. As we come into the footbox, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the floor mats in the rear of the vehicle at this time. Seating wise, full power for the driver with lumbar, power seat without lumbar for the front passenger. Black leather with the light gray stitching. Bolstering feels pretty firm but forgiving, I'm going to call it, and the headrests feel soft. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, but you don't get the memory seat settings. Up on top of the dash, soft touch. We have an area in here that's rubberized where you can store your phone or store some other things. Nice and large. More soft touch with this cross stitch into the gloss black in and around your heat and air vent. And then down further, nice large glove box. Now as we come on over, updated tech, here it is. This is Honda's 12.3-inch infotainment system, touchscreen, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, Google Maps, great pinch to zoom quality right there. We can go to our home button. Sorry for the strobing, but that's the way the camera lens picks this up. We go to our radio, let's call it, make sure the volume is down. There you go. And now from here, once we get rid of the volume, we can go to our menu. You have your sound settings, your HD radio on or off, so we can go back. And then you have all of your FM channels right here. You hit that. You have AM, FM, USB, Bluetooth. There's your Android Auto CarPlay, Amazon Alexa, and your Google News. So they got you set there, but I don't see Sirius XM in here. So that's interesting. Now as we come back, we can go back to our home, and then we have more of our tiles, right? Google Maps, Play Store, Google Assistant. We come around, vehicle settings, general settings. General settings is going to be like your system settings, your Wi-Fi hotspot, your sound, how you want your display to come on and off as far as day mode, night mode, sound volume, that sort of thing. Then you have your system updates, Wi-Fi hotspot, Honda Link to hook the vehicle up with your smartphone. We come on back, you have your vehicle settings. That's where you're going to be able to take a look at all the vehicle settings right here, your driver assist setup, driving position setup, lighting setup, power tailgate setup. We hit that. We can go ahead and open it by the outer handle, keyless open mode anytime. So you got a smart lift gate in the back, which is nice. Your meter setup, your door setup, your lighting setup. Right here, you can go ahead and set up how you want to have that done. So it is nice and simple, easy. Swipeability is great, and you got dual panel action that you can go ahead and swipe through different things as well. So really well done. We can go back to our home button. Let's go back to our map, and we're good to go. Now let's put this baby in reverse. Check out the backup camera. Nice large backup camera, nice and clear with trajectory. And we do have some additional views that you can thumb through, see what you want to see, and then you're good to go. And now we'll go to park, and we're back to the beginning. We do have passport here, right here on the front, right by your volume knob, push button start in red, 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards, coming on down. Here's your dual climate system setup right here with rear climate control as well, with 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, but we don't have a heated steering wheel in this RTL U trim. And then you can go from your front settings to your rear settings by just hitting that button. So that's kind of neat. We have an area right in here where you can slide some extra doodads, maybe some change for some tolls. You know, here in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, you got to pay a lot of tolls. Then we have a 12-volt, 2 USB-Cs, and a wireless charging pad. Coming on down further, here are the buttons that's going to take you through this 10-speed automatic. Some gloss black in and around here, so be careful. Drive modes, we'll check those out when we go through the dash. Engine auto, stop, start, on or off. Hill descent control, auto vehicle hold, electric brake, 2 cup holders with flat black here, so I do like that. And then we have our Honda key fob. Pretty simple, right? Remote start, lock, unlock, pop the tailgate panic button, Honda badge on the back. Looks good. And then a really nice and wide armrest. We open that up, and we have a much larger area underneath for storage, and that is rubberized down below. And then we have a separate area here that's rubberized for maybe pens and pencils. Honda steering wheel. I'm loving the look of this steering wheel with the leather and the nice 10 and 2 notches. The Honda badge on the horn button. Some gloss black. Give it a more, obviously, rugged look. Round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room at 5'11" to get in and out of this Passport. No problem at all. So I do like that. And then we have right here flat black on a switch gear where we have our voice commands, volume, seek for your music, scroll bar here for the left part of the digital dash, on the right adaptive cruise, as well as the scroll bar for the right part of the digital dash. Paddles to go up and down this 10-speed automatic manually if you would like. On the left stalk, you got your headlight controls, turn signals, high beams on the right front and rear wiper. Over here on the left, you can pop the tailgate, and we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have our 10.2-inch digital dash or digital instrument cluster. Let's check out the drive mode action. We can start up here in Sport. So there you go. And then we have normal. And then we have econ, snow, trail, sand, and tow. So I'm liking all the different drive modes quite a bit. Today we're going to drive her in normal, and then you have your digital dash. Like I mentioned, the right scroll bar will take care of the things you want to see up on the screen on the right. And then on the, on the left, I got my left and right mixed up again. Then on the right scroll bar, then you have information here that you may want to see. And since the Passport is really kind of the off-road model for Honda, similar to what a 4Runner is for Toyota, then you can have all sorts of different things up here, like your vehicle stability assist. You can also have your safety support, your tire pressures, maintenance information, seat belts, pitch and roll if you're off-road, all-wheel drive torque, driver attention. So a lot of stuff up here, and you can have your map up there as well. So really well done. Overhead console, there's a spot right here for your shades. Now, if you want your LED dome lighting to come on off when you open and close the door, the button right here remains in the center on door. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. No power roof to show you. Rear view mirror, we have a framed rear view mirror with auto dim. And then on our sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting into the back of the Passport, but first the rear door panel, where we're going to go hard black plastic across the top instead of soft touch, and that goes all the way down to your armrest, which remains soft. I have the seat set for my driving position, so we're just going to hop on in, and it's easy to get into. It's a tall vehicle, nice high boxy roof line. You could be 6'2" and not have to duck to get in here. I got tons of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. Leather all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. In the back, 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs for rear seat connectivity. Back seats, same black leather, looks nice, cross-stitch, nice and soft. Our armrest, super soft, 2 cup holders. So overall, wicked comfortable in the back seat of this new Passport. Getting into the cargo area of this new 26 Passport, well, we have a power lift gate, so you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash, you have a hands-free option, or you can come to the back, and right underneath the H in Honda, there's a button, you hit it, beeps a couple of times, nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down using this button, and now, with the rear seats up, 44 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of Passport. This is a nice wide open space back here. I love how this looks in this 2-row SUV. Underneath the floor, tools jack and a nice big spare tire. Thank you, Honda, for the spare. Some cubbies on either side, 12 volt right there. Big area for storage right in here, which looks good. Tie downs and all that jazz in here. But what I don't have back here are levers to drop the back row. Would like to see some levers back here because it's a long reach. This is a big vehicle. So in order to get the rear seats down, you come around to each side. And there is your button. You just pull the lever, drop them down, go around the other side. Pull the lever, drop it down. And now, with the rear seats down and this big boxy shape, 84 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Passport. Great number. And then here are the carpeted floor mats as well. Window sticker time. Here we go. Big tint on the back, so my apologies for any glare. 26 Passport RTLU, radiant red metallic, black. Here is your standard equipment, left and right. Then, options. You have your tow package and the radiant red paint. 47,355. MPG estimates. Not rated by the government yet. Made by Honda in Alabama. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, so we're out on the road in this 25 Passport RTL-U. But you know what? It's a touring trim. It's nicely equipped. And right off the bat, I got great visibility out of all the glass. No issues at all. Nice large rear view mirror. Nice side view mirrors. Blind spot monitoring. Cross traffic alert. Lane keep assist. Pre-collision. All that action in here for safety. LED lighting. Up front and out back for safety as well. Brakes feel really good. Stops in a straight line. And the best part for me, naturally aspirated V6 power. Nice smooth linear torque delivery. Smooth shift out of this 10-speed auto. I'm so glad they kept the V6 in the Passport with this redesign. And it's just a easy vehicle to drive. Smooth, effortless power as soon as you ask for it. No delay, no need to wait for turbos in a Turbo 4 to spool up and jerk you around. This thing is as smooth as glass. Chassis well tuned, suspension well damped, steering nice and light but direct, so I do like how that is. And it's just a pleasure to drive this new redesigned Passport. I really like what they've done here with this Passport. I think it looks good on the outside. It drives well. You got a lot of room. You got new tech with the wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, heated seats, dual climate, wireless charging pad. You got climate in the back as well. Plenty of room for storage. Put some crossbars on here, and you can put stuff on the roof. So really versatile vehicle. You can take it off-road, do some light off-roading with it as well. Even on this RTL-U trim, you got plenty of drive modes. So I like all the different conditions this thing is set up for in its ECU as far as the road conditions. So just a really well done vehicle, top to bottom by Honda. And it just picks up and goes. Now, we're going to have a fairly wide turning radius for this because we have big 265 with tires on here, but we're at 19.5 feet on the turning radius on this Passport. So around we go, and it just makes it around this road, and then down the road we go. You can put it in sport mode, and you can shift with the paddles by putting it into manual mode. So we'll try that. Even though I don't know how many people are going to want to do that, we'll give her a try. Turns good. Let's come on down. All right, downshift it. Feels good on the downshift. Now take off. And down the road you go, no problem at all. So they do have this thing set up really well. We'll go back to regular drive now. Get it out of sport, let the vehicle shift for itself. They give you a little pizzazz, not a lot of pizzazz, but just a little bit to make it a little bit interesting. But you know what, the vehicle's for hauling you and your family and your gear around town or across country on a road trip. You got plenty of room for all that, and you got V6 power. What more could you want? You let me know. If you're in the market for one of these mid-size two-rows, you got some competition in the segment, right? For V6 power, you have this Passport, which is a mid-size two-row. You have the Mazda CX-70, which is with its 3.3 liter inline six. You have the Jeep Grand Cherokee right? Would not always think about that. It's not new, hasn't been redesigned, but it's got the Pentastar V6 in the Grand Cherokee with 4-wheel drive. So there are some other options. Nissan Pathfinder with V6 power, naturally aspirated V6 power. So you got some other options. So if you're in the market for a midsize 2-row, where do you go? Do you go with this Passport? Do you go with CX-70? I'm going to put the CX-70 review that we did last week at the end of this one, so you can check that one out if you would like. Or do you go Grand Cherokee? Do you go Pathfinder? I'll put the Pathfinder review at the end of this one as well. You let me know, put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Fred Beans Honda here in Abington, Pennsylvania, for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2026 Honda Passport RTL U trim in radiant red with all-wheel drive for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.